PA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East, as it'll be the Blues of San Antonio taking on the defending NFC champs, the Philadelphia Eagles. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially...
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 42 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
On first down, Hurts. And that is incomplete. The Eagles at 500, 7-7 on the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Now Jones. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Throwing Jones.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Oh, he pulls over him. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down. But you look at this defense, we know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
They may be ranked 3rd against the pass in the league, but they're the best that I've seen so far. Sometimes the numbers don't tell the full story.
2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. And touchdown. Matt Breida. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Blues have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience,
his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jalen Hyatt, his 11th touchdown on the year. And the Blues are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be brought out. And deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers and quickly.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Drop behind the line on a nice play by Deion Jones. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think his big boys up front, that offensive line, they've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Edwards-Helaire diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Carlson on for the PAT. And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Blues 21, Eagles 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Hurts throw there, complete to Hamler. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hurts. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this will be scooped up by the defense. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And 15 yards there on the catch and run. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he touchdown. Darren Waller, 33 yards. And the Blues are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Deonte Banks with it. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. Jordan Davis, just a monster on that play, stopping it from going anywhere. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Meanwhile, Jones, a throw completed to Hyatt. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. And they'll get this out quickly to Goodwin. So the completion good for just 3, and it'll be 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Blues are pouring it on. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
Eagles 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this? There he goes, left side. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 79 yards. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Elliott good on the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Darnay Holmes now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers.
On 1st and 10, Jones. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out right at the 35. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Here we go. Go, Gunner, go, Detroit, Detroit, Detroit. Out we go. Great, 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 great. Out we go.
Looking to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Ladybug, 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 ladybug.
From the 17, Jones. And it's caught. Touchdown. Rashad Bateman from 17 yards out. And the Blues will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half.
Eagles 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. First throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Holmes returning from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one.
He's tackled at the 15.
First down and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Deep. Kick it to 22. Do not kick it to 22.
Make a meal.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First down.
Flick right, flick right, flick right.
Breida, they'll go up the middle. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Jones now to throw on 2nd down. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
A partner still in the third quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the fourth quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process.
Bama, Bama, Bama. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
From just shy of midfield, Jones completed to Hyatt. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
At the Eagles 35-yard line.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Jones.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
Hey, 73, 73.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Kayvon Thibodeau racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
73, 73.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Going deep here for Watkins.
And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There was no one in his area code, but he could not hang on to it. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Throwing to start the drive, Jones.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Stop Caper. Stop. Gold Cyclone. Gold Cyclone.
Back to throw. Jones. This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown. Jalen Hyatt, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Blues have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Eagles 13.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at the 41-yard line.
And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. We'll get this up to about the 44.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
That's good.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down, a nice, consistent gain.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
Elliott good with a PAT. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
They'll start with the option.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd.
We are off to the 4th quarter here on this special Christmas day.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 1.
Rita.
Operating from the gun, Jones.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Jones pass intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 44-yard line.
Round left, Yanni. 63, 63, 60.
They go play action with Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Second and 10.
73, 73.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him now to this point.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
This offense so far on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing is Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown. A.J. Brown, 38 yards. And the Eagles get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Elliott now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 22. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Great.
A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Timberland.
Looking to throw. Jones. Hyatt there to grab it. And he's brought down. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Just keeping the play alive. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Here's Jamie Gillen down. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, Hurts. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And that one too wide and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
73! 73! Go Silver, ready?
From the gun, it's Hurts. And my goodness, another interception. It's Deonte Banks with it. And now the rookie's free. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Carlson now to add the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Next to score, Blues 56, Eagles 27.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And now here is another interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Second and 14.
North salad, north salad. Out go.
Now Edwards-Helaire. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And it's third.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. On third down, here's Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half is pretty much... And my goodness, another interception. It's Deonte Banks with it. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
It's 2nd and inches.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but